The last couple of days, we've looked at the word insight. In chapter 4, verse 1, the chapter opens with this: "Listen, my sons, to a father's instruction, and be attentive, that you may gain insight." Then verse 4 goes on to say, "Take hold of my words with all your heart. Keep my commands, and you will live." Gaining insight is joined with "you shall live." We again see the word insight in the ESV. It is, by the way, also in other versions of the Bible translated understanding or good judgment. I think the best translation here is really insight. This goes along with the idea of learning new things. When we live the Bible, we gain new insight and new understanding into the meaning of the Bible and to our own character. So insight comes in part from obedience. Obedience is another reoccurring theme in Proverbs. True insight comes from obedience, and true obedience brings greater insight. Also, it goes on to say in verse 4, "Keep my commandments and you will live." We want to really live, not simply exist. When the Bible describes living and dying, it doesn't refer to literal physical death and doesn't always mean immediate death or life. We see this idea in Genesis 2:17. "But of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you shall eat, for in the day that you eat it you shall surely die." They didn't die in that day, they eventually died. Or it may mean eventually in the future. So it may mean actually something different than what we think because we are learning new things. So my thinking may be wrong, it may be incomplete, or it may be limited by my lack of knowledge and experience of the truth. So I want to grow in my learning so that I can truly live. Lastly, verse 4 says, "Take hold of my words with all your heart." Obedience is really a thing of the heart, and it's a thing of a pure motive. It's not just an action.